Good morning. Big Daryl here in the Big Daryl shed. Just kidding with you, Ed. I had to use your intro. I know you haven't posted for a while, and I know a couple of weeks ago you put a stint in your heart, and hope nothing's wrong. Haven't heard a word from you. No videos, no shorts or nothing. So hopefully you didn't pass out in that shed and in the heat. So let us know what's going on with you, buddy. Did part of my trip. I was supposed to go out through Newfoundland to Nova Scotia, up to New Brunswick, up through Quebec, into Labrador, back into the Northern Peninsula of Newfoundland, and then back into Gander. But apparently that didn't work out because there's fires up in Labrador, and they've shut the highway down up there, and you can't get through. So I just turned around and came home. So what I want to do now is just go through and show you some of the stuff that broke on the bike, or some of the things that went wrong on the bike that I had to repair en route, or yeah, en route. Most of it was en route, and some I'm going to have to repair now. Okay, roll intro. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold the camera and walk around and show you. Like first thing, second thing, blah, blah, blah. I'll get the camera off here. Let me get that off first. Okay, so as you can see, we did make it back. We're here. There's my sweetheart in there and my new one. So let me get this out of the way. I'm starting to unpack here now. So first thing that went wrong was this winter. I had the infamous leak in the back there. The rear jug was leaking, so I stripped it down, put a new gasket in, stopped the leak. But for some reason, I must have not torqued that bolt to the right torque or whatever, and it backed out. It was almost right out, and I had oil coming down everywhere. As you can see, I got it all over my sheepskin here. I didn't lose a lot of oil, but it was just enough to make a mist. So I had to take the seat off, take all my gear out, take the seat off, get all my tools out, lift the tank, and get in there and tighten that thing down. And it doesn't seem to be too bad. There's a little bit of oil here, a little residue or something. So yeah, that was my first problem. My second problem was actually my fault. So what I did was, this is not a detachable back rack, or back for the trunk. So what I did right here, the front one goes down, and it's supposed to go through the shock mount. There's supposed to be a hole there. So what I did was I cut out the bottom to kind of make it so it would slide over the bolt. Well, I didn't realize that would tip the backrest back, and with the construction that I went through, all the gravel and potholes, all the weight in the back of this thing, it just tipped it down, bent right here. It bent the rig back. I tried the best I could to get it in between a tree and try and straighten it up a little bit. But the first night I didn't have any of these clamps, so I just put 5 or 6 zippy ties on each side, and then put a strap over it. And then when I got into town, because I was out in the middle of nowhere, and nothing around. So I went into town, got a bunch of the gear clamps, hose clamps, whatever you call them, and I put 2 on each side. I put it up here to hold it down. And then I realized that in there, let me get my, I never even noticed, if you can see it, see the rust in there? Those are cracked as well on both sides. So I'm thinking she's pretty much done. So that's that. And come over to this side. Well, I don't have the bag off, but I have air shocks. So I had the little thing here, so that if my compressor died, I could at least put my air pump on here and blow up my shocks. I guess it rubbed back down in here. This is where the hanger is now. That's where the line goes now. It rubbed. I lost air. I don't know when. It was on the middle of the trip. Had to be, because the gauge up here is so light that I can't see it with my sunglasses on because of the red. So I had no idea that I've lost air, and it was only the next morning when I started the bike up to give it a shot of air that I realized she's not working anymore. So I had to repair that. I had to take the bag off, the side thing off, the seat off to get in there, cut the line, and those little, I don't even know if they're 1/8-inch lines. They're hard to find unless you find a truck supply or truck parts for trucks or something like that. There, no automotives usually carry anything that small. They're just minuscule, little tiny lines. I think I got one down in there. So, and the next, I guess I'll show you the little clip. I'll stick that in there where I lost my shifter peg. Well, I'm on the side of the Trans-Canada Highway. You see that? I lost my shifter peg. Gone. This is still here, but the little... Oh, there it is. Shit. Holy crap. Talk about lucky. So, yeah, I was extremely lucky that I found that down in there. So that was a good one there, a good save. And then last but least, let me get over on this side. For some reason, I started having starter problems, like the button. It would click, 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 and then all of a sudden it would kick in. So luckily, before my trip, or as soon as I got the bike, I put the switch in down here so I could start the bike. If I push that now, she's going to kick over, so I won't do it. But it's right there. Oh, shitty camera work. So there you go. It's in right there. Get one if you can do it. Get one, put it on. If anything fails, you can always start the bike right there. Always. Or if you know how to do it, you can jump the thing. You know, a lot of people just don't know how to do stuff like that. So, so that was the first indication. Then I realized that's not working. I don't know if the engine off is working, but I've got no high beams, low beams, and I got no horn. But I do have signal lights on both sides. So I'm going to have to figure that out. And then my radio, which was supposed to be a universal thing, it had little tabs that you flip up to hold the radio in. I guess all the bumping and banging around, they flopped down and I'd hit a bump and my radio would start to fall out until I noticed it was hanging out. So that might have to do something to do with the switches. Maybe something got caught or bent or cut in there. I don't know. So I'm going to have to pull that, maybe even pull the front fairing off and see what's going on back in there. But other than that, I had a wonderful trip. Hot, rainy, cold. I had everything. So that's it. Bit of an adventure. Bit of know how to get things fixed. Didn't need the high beams, low beams anyway, and I could start the bike, so I wasn't too worried about the controls up top. shut the bike off, I could turn the key or the switch, so I didn't care. But yeah, you got an old bike, you're going to run into problems. I don't know how many people out there are still riding old bikes, but not a lot of us. As I've had people come up to me and say, "Ooh, nice bike. What is it? 80, 90, or 2008, 2007?" No, it's 91. So it's got 138,900, almost 140,000 kilometers on it now. So, yep, you ride an old bike, you're going to get problems. So you better know how to fix them. Okay, take care. Like, comment, subscribe, or watch a video here and subscribe here, or watch a video here and subscribe here. I don't know which way it is. I never freaking do it. Okay.